प्रेमे गदगदा
किब शिवा सुख नारदा प्रेमे गदगदा
किब शिवा सुख नारदा प्रेमे गदगदा
किब शिवा सुख नारदा प्रेमे गदगदा
भक्ति विनोदा देखे गौरार संपदा
भक्ति विनोदा देखे गौरार संपदा
कि भजयो जयो गौरचंदेर आरती के शोभा
कि बजयो जय गौरचंदे आरती का शोभा
जानावी तातावाने जग मन लोबा
जानावी तातावाने जग मन लोबा
जानावी तातावाने जग मन लोबा
जानावी तातावाने जग मन लोभा
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद
जय जय चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद
गौर भक्त वृंद गौर भक्त वृंद
गौर भक्त वृंद गौर भक्त वृंद
गौर भक्त वृंद गौर भक्त वृंद गौर भक्त वृंद
गौर भक्त वृंद
गौर भक्त वृंद गौर भक्त वृंद
गौर भक्त वृंद गौर भक्त वृंद
गौर भक्त वृंद गौर भक्त वृंद गौर भक्त वृंद
गौर भक्त वृंद
श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद श्री
चैतन्य गौर भक्त वृंद
श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद
श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
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 गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो बोलो बोलो
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो बोलो
राधे राधे बोलो कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो
राधे राधे बोलो कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो
कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो राधे राधे बोलो
कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो राधे राधे बोलो
राधे राधे बोलो कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो
राधे राधे बोलो कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो
कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो राधे राधे बोलो
कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो राधे राधे बोलो
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो
राधा रमण हरि गोविंद
ओ
बोलो
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा
कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल
निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
जय राधा नीलमाधव श्री राधे
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 जय राधे जय 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 राधे जय श्री राधे। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस प्रदिगाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री ऐसी भक्तिवेदांत श्रील प्रभुपाद गोस्वामी महाराज की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories. Shri Guru and Gauranga Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, please sit down for the Nursing Arati. After the Nursing Arati, then we have a cultural program, 10 minutes dance program, and then we continue Abhishekam. And right after Abhishekam, we'll go down to the parking lot, and we have a Ravan effigy. We will burn Ravan's effigy in a non-violent way. See? Hare Krishna.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Prahlad Laddaine.
Prahlad Laddaine.
Hiranyakashiporvakshaha.
Hiranyakashiporvakshaha.
Shilatankanakalaye.
Shilatankanakalaye.
Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha.
Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha.
Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha.
Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha.
Yato yato yamitato Narsimha.
Yeto yamitato Narsimha.
Bahir Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha.
Bahe Narsimha Hrudaye Narsimha.
Narasimhadim Sharanam Prapade.
Narasimhadim Sharanam Prapade.
Narasimhadim Sharanam Prapade.
Narasimhadim Sharanam Prapade.
Tava Kara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare.
Tava kara kamalavare nakha adbhuta singha dalita hiranyakashipu tanubringa keshavadrita narahari rupa jai jagadisha hare. Jai jagadisha hare. Jai jagadisha hare.
Jaya Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare.
Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare.
Jaya Narsingha Dev Jaya Narsingha Dev Jaya नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय भक्त प्रहलाद
जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय भक्त प्रहलाद
जय जगन्नाथा जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा माँ जय सुदर्शना
जय जगन्नाथा जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा माँ जय सुदर्शना
जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान
जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान
जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान
जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान
जय प्रभुपदा जय गुरुदेवा जय प्रभुपदा शिला गुरुदेवा
जय प्रभुपदा जय गुरुदेवा जय प्रभुपदा शिला गुरुदेवा
निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल
निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल
निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल
निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल।
जय श्री विघ्नहर्ता नरसिंहदेव भगवान की
जय
भक्त प्रहलाद महाराज की श्रीला प्रभुपाद की सामवेद भक्त वृंद की बोल प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि
Hare Krishna. So we have now the dance performance. After the dance performance, we start the Abhishekam, and after the Abhishekam, we'll go down and burn the effigy of Ravan, where we chant Jai Shri Ram. Hare Krishna.
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम बोलो बोलो श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जोर से श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय
खुशी ये छुपाए राम आएंगे, कुछ समझ न पाए कहाँ फूल बिछाए राम आएंगे। सरजू जल थल जल थल रोई, जिस दिन राघव हुए पराए। ओ बिरहा के 100 पर्वत पिघले, हे रघुराई तब तुम आए। ये वही क्षण है निरंजन, जिसको दशरथ देख न पाए। 7 जन्मों के दुख कट जाएंगे, आज सरजू के तट मुस्काएंगे। मोर नाचेंगे पपी है आज गाएंगे, आज दसों ये दिशाएं जैसे शगुन मनाए राम आएंगे। नैना भीगे भीगे जाए कैसे खुशी ये छुपाए राम आएंगे। कभी ढोल बजाए कभी द्वार सजाए राम आएंगे, कुछ समझ न पाए कहाँ दीप जलाए राम आएंगे। जाके आसमानों से तारे मांग लाएंगे, कौशल्या के लल्ला जी तुम्हीं पे सब लुटाएंगे। 14 साल जो रोके वो आंसू अब बहाएंगे, अवध में राम आएंगे, हमारे राम आएंगे। नील गगन से सांवले फूट सूर्य सा तेज, नारायण तज आए हैं शेषनाग की सेज। राघव राघव करते थे युग युग से दिन रहे, आज प्रभु ने दर्श दिया धन्य हुए हैं मैं। नतमस्तक है 3 लोक और सुर नर करें प्रणाम। एक चंद्रमा एक सूर्य एक जगत में राम, एक जगत में राम। आज दसों ये दिशाएं जैसे शगुन मनाए राम आएंगे। नैना भीगे भीगे जाए कैसे खुशी ये छुपाए राम आएंगे। कभी ढोल बजाए कभी द्वार सजाए राम आएंगे, कुछ समझ न पाए कहाँ दीप जलाए राम आएंगे।
श्रीराम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे, सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने।
चली चली होवा चली चलवंगे, भूमि आळो ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗೆ। चली चली होवा चली चलवंगे, भूमि आळो ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗೆ। ರಾಮ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ ರಾಮ ರಘುರಾಮ, ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಸಾಕಯ್ಯ, ಸ್ವರ್ಗವೇ ಭೂಮಿಗೆ ಬಂದ ಹಾಗಯ್ಯ। ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆನ್ನೇನು ನೀನೇ ನೀನೇ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲಾನು ರಾಮ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ ರಾಮ ರಘುರಾಮ। ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ ರಾಮ ರಘುರಾಮ. ಕಾಮ ಕ್ರೋಧ ಲೋಭ ಮೋಹ ತುಂಬಿದ ಈ ದೇಹ, ನ್ಯಾಯ ನೀತಿ ಸತ್ಯ ತುಂಬಿ ತೀರಿಸು ಈ ದಾಹ. ದೀಪ ಧೂಪ ನೈವೇದ್ಯನ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸೆಂದು, ನಾದ ಮೋಹ ಗಾನ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿನ್ಗೆಂದು. ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹೋ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಹೋ ರಾಜಕುಮಾರ, ಅನುದಿನವೂ ಅನುಕ್ಷಣವೂ ಕಾಯುಧೀರ. ಆರಾಧನೆಯ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸೋ ಬಾ, ಈ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಯ ಆಲಿಸು ಬಾಬಾ. ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡೋ ಆಸೆ ನೋಡೋ ಆಸೆ ಬಾರೋ ದೊರೆಯ ರಾಮ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ ರಾಮ ರಘುರಾಮ. ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಸಾಕಯ್ಯ, ಸ್ವರ್ಗವೇ ಭೂಮಿಗೆ ಬಂದ ಹಾಗಯ್ಯ. ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆನ್ನೇನು, ನೀನೇ ನೀನೇ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲರೂ ರಾಮ ಶ್ರೀರಾಮ ರಾಮ ರಘುರಾಮ. ಚೆಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋವ ಚೆಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆಲ್ವಂಗೆ, ಭೂಮಿ ಆಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗೆ. ಚೆಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋವ ಚೆಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆಲ್ವಂಗೆ, ಭೂಮಿ ಆಳು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗೆ.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Wonderful performance for the pleasure of the Lordship Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman. Thank you. Hare Krishna Mataji. So now we'll perform the Abhishekam. While Abhishekam is going on, Kirtan will go on. So and then after the Abhishekam, we'll go down for the Ravan Dahan. Hare Krishna.
क्लास लेंगे महाराज. He has the book ना. अरे प्रभु वो दे दो ना, पूरा करते हो.
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम राम जय राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम सुंदर विग्रह मेघ श्याम सुंदर विग्रह मेघ श्याम गंगा तुलसी शालिग्राम गंगा तुलसी शालिग्राम गंगा तुलसी शालिग्राम भद्रगिरीश्वर सीताराम भद्रगिरीश्वर सीताराम भगत जन प्रिय सीताराम भगत जन प्रिय सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम पतित पावन सीताराम जानकी रमणा सीताराम जानकी रमणा सीताराम जय जय राघव सीताराम जय जय राघव सीताराम जानकी रमणा सीताराम जानकी रमणा सीताराम जय जय राघव सीताराम जय जय राघव सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम पतित पावन सीताराम श्री राम जय राम 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 पतित पावन सीताराम पतित पावन सीताराम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण बोलो बोलो हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे बोलो बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे बोलो बोलो हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल जय 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 प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 प्रभु जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव 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 Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Srila Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Srila Gurudev.
Jai Shri Ram. So now the Abhishekam everybody can perform, but first senior citizens and those who are in the need, right? So first senior citizens and those who are in the need come first, and then everybody else. So if you see somebody a senior citizen or those in the need, please let them go to the front of the line. Everybody will get a chance. Don't form a big line. 10 people at a time. As soon as the 10 are getting done, you join the queue. Everybody gets a chance, and we'll do. Now Maharaj will speak on this occasion, and after that we'll burn the effigy of the Ravan downstairs. We'll go to the parking lot, the Ravan Dahan. But we chant, as I said, Jai Shri Ram, Hare Krishna. You can sit near the cow and pet the cow. Children, you're welcome to come. Sit near the cow. Cow is very sadhu, docile. And please come, and you can actually sit near the cow if you want. Hare Krishna. 10 people at a time, please stand on the line. All senior citizens first, and those who are in need, and then others. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone can help me chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Bolo.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Bolo.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
Everybody.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Maha Mantra Ki Jai. So, thank you very much for coming tonight. We have tonight our traditional celebration. In fact, every day is a celebration day in Krishna consciousness. Why is that? Because every day that we have a chance to chant Hare Krishna and see the beautiful deities of Radha and Krishna, just like tonight, they're gorgeous. So this is called real meditation. You don't meditate on nothing. You meditate on the form of Radha and Krishna, and that way you make genuine spiritual progress. And you get a chance also to have Mahaprasadam at the temple. So these two things, chanting Hare Krishna, having these three things, chanting Hare Krishna, having the darshan of beautiful deities of Radha and Krishna, and also having nice Krishna prasadam. That means that you are blessed, and we need blessings in this world. In ancient times, there were always difficulties, just like today. There are difficulties. But people learned to tolerate things. They understood that if they have complete faith in Krishna, somehow or other, they will overcome all their problems and be able to remember Krishna at the moment of death and go back to the spiritual world where there are no problems. So we are teaching how you can think of Krishna 24 hours a day. It's very simple. All you do is say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That means that you're associating with Krishna because Krishna's name and Krishna are non-different. So, Haribol, don't touch. Now this is my favorite cow. I always bring her whenever I speak. This is Radhika Devi. And she's a very gentle cow. She likes to be petted. And she likes to hear kirtan. That's why she feels very happy right now. She sat down and she's ready to hear the class. Is that right, Radhika? Is that right? Yeah, very good. Okay. So tonight we're going to hear about Kunti Devi. Kunti Devi was the mother of the Pandavas. And she was a lady who suffered a lot because her husband died when she was young, and she had 5 sons, and her 5 sons, she had to raise those children herself, and they were always in trouble because of because they were heirs to the kingdom, but Duryodhana was, in a sense, their enemy, and he gave them always trouble. So in life, you'll always find someone who's trying to give you trouble. But if you depend on the mercy of Krishna, you'll be able to tolerate those troubles, and you'll be able to make genuine spiritual progress, even in the worst conditions. That's why it's very important to hear the Shastra. In the Shastra, you'll hear that such a wonderful person as Kunti Devi and her wonderful children, the Pandavas, they had to suffer a lot, even though Krishna was their best friend. One time, a gentleman met Krishna, and he said, "Hey, Krishna, there's something very strange. You are the best friend of the Pandavas. They are your sincere devotees, but yet they are suffering so many difficulties in life." And when he said that, he just looked at Krishna, and Krishna looked at him and smiled. Yes, there are difficulties in life. Who doesn't experience difficulties in life? But you can tolerate them if you're a devotee. If you're not a devotee, you're really agitated and you really suffer. But when you're a devotee, you have several things that you know are absolutely true. Point number 1, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Not even a blade of grass moves without the will of the Lord. Number 2, if you chant Hare Krishna and always hear about Krishna, worship Krishna, chant Krishna's names, associate with Krishna as devotees, you will not be harassed by difficulties in life. You'll have a serenity in your life because you know that you're being protected always by the mercy of Krishna. This is the best protection. If Krishna says, Konteya pratijanihi name bhakta panashyati, declare it boldly, Arjuna, that my devotee never perishes. So Krishna is guaranteeing protection for his devotees. Therefore, if you want to have protection, the best protection is Krishna himself. Simply by chanting the names of Krishna, hearing about Krishna's pastimes, associating with Krishna's devotees, you will always be protected, even in the worst situations. We need protection because so many things can go wrong in life. not only because of evil people, but because of health problems, because of money problems, because of all kinds of problems. But all those problems can be overcome by having full faith in Krishna as your protector and your guardian. So tonight we're going to hear a little bit about Kunti Devi. Kunti Devi was the mother of the Pandavas. But because the Pandavas were always at odds with Duryodhana and the Kurus, the person that suffered the most was the mother, Kunti Devi. But she never was, as you say, despondent, because she had full faith in Krishna. And after the battle of Kurukshetra was finished, and Krishna was ready to leave the Pandavas, Kunti Devi said to Krishna, "My dear Lord," she said, "now that our problems are over, you're going to leave us. Please bring back the problems so that you will stay here and we'll be able to associate with you." In other words, she was not discouraged by problems, but she was discouraged to see that Krishna was going to leave. So she prayed to Krishna, "Bring our problems back. That's okay. Just as long as you're with us, we're very happy, and we know that you will protect us." So this is the desire of a devotee. A devotee always wants to be in contact with Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If he is not physically present, he is present in his name, and he is present in his, let's say, sound vibration of the Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So you're repeating the names of Krishna and Rama in this mantra. That means you're actually associating with Krishna and Lord Rama. That's why we always chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So tonight I want to say a few words about Kunti Devi. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam and in the Canto 1, Chapter 9, it says, "The sufferings of Kunti Devi are doubly lamented. She suffered greatly because of early widowhood." In other words, her husband died early, and she was still a young lady, but she had 5 sons. And to get her minor children brought up in a royal family. And when her children were grown up, she continued to suffer because of her son's actions. So her suffering continued. This means that she was destined to suffer by providence. And this one has to tolerate without being disturbed. This is a profound statement. Here we have Kunti Devi and the Pandavas. Krishna is their best friend. Krishna loves the Pandavas and Kunti Devi. But yet, they had a lot of suffering in their life due to Duryodhana and politics and so forth. But yet, Kunti Devi never became, let's say, devastated. Because she had full faith in Krishna, she had to raise her children without a husband. Her husband had died. And there was animosity also between Duryodhana and Arjuna and the Pandavas. But yet, she tolerated. Now, most people, their toleration, let's say, ability is very low. Let's say, it's like this. But when you become a devotee, your ability to tolerate goes way up here. Why? Because you know that Krishna, with full faith, is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and you know that if you worship Krishna, he promises to protect his devotee. Konteha pratijani nami bhakta pranashyati. Therefore, The devotee is not afraid, the devotee is not discouraged, and the devotee is never in what you would say distressed, because we have full faith in Krishna, and somehow or other he will always protect us even in the worst conditions. Therefore, the devotee, instead of worrying, chants Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra puts you in direct association with Krishna, because you're saying the names of Krishna and Rama. And there's no difference between Krishna and Krishna's name. Therefore, we should take it seriously to always chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. That should be on our lips and in our mind 24 hours a day. And it's not difficult. Whenever anyone calls me on the phone, instead of saying hello, I always say Hare Krishna. Now, in the beginning, they're not sure what that means. But the more they call me, and the more I say Hare Krishna, they end up saying Hare Krishna also. So, instead of saying hello, you should always say Hare Krishna. And instead of saying goodbye, you should always say Hare Krishna. So this is the way that the devotees help everybody become Krishna conscious, by hearing the name of Krishna. One time I was with my guru, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and I told him, Prabhupada, I'm going to open a shop, and I'm going to call it Krishna Shop. And he looked at me and said, no, you should call it Hare Krishna Shop. He said, let them say Hare Krishna once in their life. So Prabhupada understood that if you say Hare Krishna even once in your life, you become blessed. And you have at least one guarantee that in your next life you'll have a human body again. Why? Because you say the holy name of the Lord. That's how powerful the holy name of the Lord is. Now, if you chant all the time, you don't just say Hare Krishna once in your life, you chant Hare Krishna all the time, that gives you the opportunity to go back to the spiritual world in this lifetime. So, therefore, the power and the glory of the holy name has no limitation. All good things happen when you chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We should never stop chanting Hare Krishna. On the other hand, we should always be enthused and not anxious, but have great faith that all problems in life will be taken care of by chanting the holy names of the Lord and following the principles of Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness means that we're always thinking of Krishna in this lifetime. Therefore, the easiest way to always think of Krishna is always chant Hare Krishna. And also, hear about Krishna, also eat only prasadam, and regularly come to the temple and have nice darshan, and also associate with devotees. In order to have a spiritual life, the first and foremost decision you have to make in your life is to associate with genuine devotees. Devotees who always chant Hare Krishna, devotees who are always engaged in devotional service to the Lord, and always in doing good things to help other people. Just like we have our food trucks that go out and feed not only homeless people, but everybody that wants to come and taste prasadam. We also have festivals where thousands of people come to our festivals, and they all get a chance to have prasadam and dance and hear Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So everything we do is to help not only ourselves, but help others have a chance to at least say Hare Krishna once in your life. That way, you're guaranteed to have a human birth in the next life. Therefore, today we hear from Bhagavatam first canto and chapter 9, and text 13, it says, as far as my daughter-in-law Kunti is concerned, upon the great General Pandu's death, she became a widow with many children, and therefore she suffered greatly. And when you were grown up, she suffered a great deal also because of your actions. So this is Bhisma Pitamaha, and he's speaking. And the purport to this is, the sufferings of Kunti Devi are doubly lamented. She suffered greatly because of early widowhood, and to get her minor children brought up in a royal family. And when her children were grown up, she continued to suffer because of her son's actions. So her sufferings continued. This means that she was destined to suffer by providence, and this one has to tolerate without being disturbed. Okay, and how can you build up your toleration so that you're not disturbed? That's a very good question. The way to build up your toleration is to have a genuine relationship with Krishna. How to have a genuine relationship with Krishna is to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And to regularly hear and chant verses of the Bhagavad Gita, and to regularly associate with devotees. Association with devotees is the number one thing you should do on a regular basis. Why? Because if you associate with good devotees, you will always chant Hare Krishna. You will always be thinking of Krishna, and you will be always in good company. What is contaminating people today is associating with bad people, people who use bad language, people who are always talking about money and sex and so forth. We should never associate with such people. Tell me who your friends are, I can tell you who you are. Good people who use bad language, who are only thinking of making money, and who are always, let's say, looking God. You should never associate with people like that. On the other hand, you should associate with people, number one, have faith and love for God or Krishna, and who are always chanting the holy names of the Lord, and who are always inviting people to please come to the temple, have nice prasadam, chant and dance, have beautiful darshan of the deities. Our pujaris were chanting for them and also decorating them. So this is not an easy thing to do. It's almost a 24-hour service. However, we have very nice pujaris who feel great pleasure when people come to have darshan of the deities. So actually, when we come to the temple, Krishna who's having the darshan, not us. And he's saying, oh, you have come to see me. Thank you very much. Where have you been all this time? So we should be pleased to give our darshan to Krishna so that we could be blessed by the Lord. In this life, blessings are a very special thing. In all religions, there are such things as blessings. And the greatest blessing, or the greatest, let's say, benefit that you can have in this lifetime is to chant a Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Because the mantra is non-different than Krishna himself. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, so it says here, the sufferings of Kunti Devi are doubly lamented. She suffered greatly because of early widowhood and to get her minor children brought up in the royal family. And when her children were grown up, she continued to suffer because of her son's actions. So her sufferings continued. This means that she was destined to suffer by providence, and this one has to tolerate without being disturbed. And we should take this seriously. Nobody likes to suffer, but no one can avoid suffering. Right? However, if you're a devotee and you have complete faith in Krishna, you can tolerate any situation because you know Krishna will protect you. So therefore, by chanting Hare Krishna, eating only Krishna prasadam, hearing regular pravachan or lectures given by genuine devotees, coming to the temple, having nice darshan, and engaging in devotional service. You can come to the temple. There's so many things that you can do, cleaning and polishing things, and especially associating with devotees. You can make tangible spiritual progress. The way we make progress is associating with genuine devotees. They're not talking about how to make money. They're not talking about, sports. They're not talking about anything else but Krishna. And that way, you become inspired to have a Krishna-conscious life. A Krishna-conscious life means no more suffering and no more anxiety. Why? Because you'll be able to tolerate any situation, just like the Pandavas. They're Krishna's best friends. And Krishna loves the Pandavas, but yet they suffered. How is that possible? Well, the material world is full of suffering. We have to understand that. We're not in a wonderful place. We're in a place which is called Martya Loka. This is the world of birth, old age, disease, and death. And we're not meant to live in this atmosphere of Martya Loka, of death. We are meant to go back to the spiritual world where there's no birth, death, old age, and disease. There's only ecstatic love, loving pastimes with the Lord. We do not really understand what is real success. Real success. Real success is not making a lot of money and spending a lot of money. Real success is knowing more and more about who Krishna is and how to serve Krishna, and actually engaging in service of Krishna. So this service to Krishna is a real vocation in life. We should all prepare ourselves and understand how to practically serve Krishna. And it's not difficult. The easiest way to serve Krishna is simply by chanting his names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna and his holy name are not different. And then secondly, associating with Krishna's devotees. And that's very easy. You can come to the temple. We have many, many devotees. And number three, being engaged in Krishna's service. So we have many services that you can do in the temple. And especially making garlands for the deities, cleaning the temple, coming out with the devotees on Harinam Sankirtan. In this age called Kali Yuga, the recommended way to make spiritual advancement is by engaging in Harinam Sankirtan. This is called the Yuga Dharma. In this age, if you chant Hare Krishna in the temple, or even better, go out into public in a large group and chant Hare Krishna, this is the Yuga Dharma, the recommended way how you and many other people can make spiritual advancement. We go out every Saturday, and you're invited to come with us and chant the holy names in downtown Seattle or in other places. By doing that, you're performing in the recommended yajna or sacrifice. So usually sacrifices are performed with fire and pundit is saying different mantras you don't understand. Do you understand the mantras? No, you don't understand the mantras. And then you just sit there and listen to all the mantras, and every once in a while you put something into the fire, and that's it. But the real yajna, or sacrifice, is coming on Harinam Sankirtan, where we chant the names of Krishna in public, and we distribute prasadam freely and generously, and we distribute our books that give people, we have free pamphlets also that give people knowledge of who Krishna is. Now you're doing the most essential welfare activity. Most people want to do some kind of welfare activity because they see other people are suffering. But the best welfare activity is to help somebody become Krishna conscious. That will solve all their problems. Why? Because when you serve Krishna with love and devotion, when you chant the Hare Krishna mantra, and when you associate with genuine devotees, you make tangible spiritual progress. And that spiritual progress puts you on a very high level of consciousness. On a very low level of consciousness, people see others suffering and they just ignore it. But when you have a high level of consciousness, if you see someone suffering, hey, don't do that. When you have a high level of consciousness, is when you see someone suffering, you help them. You give them an opportunity to become free of all their suffering. Many times we have our food truck, and all kinds of people come to take prasadam from our food truck. And when they eat it, it's hot, it's fresh, and it's offered with respect. They start crying. Many times I've met people in our food truck, and they start crying, and they say, no one has ever been kind to me like this. You give me very hot, nice food. In the beginning they say food, right, because they don't know our way of referring to prasadam. But for them, it's a very special thing that they can come to the food truck and everything is free. And with a smile, we hand them a whole full plate of warm or hot prasadam. And it's all vegetarian. There's no meat or fish or eggs or any of those horrible things. And they're shocked. And they say, okay, now what's the gimmick? Why are you doing this? You want us all to become like you? No. We want you to be happy. That's why. This is showing our love for all human beings by offering them Krishna Prasadam. And we're not only dealing with human beings, we're dealing with all living entities. When you chant Hare Krishna in a forest and you're all alone and you're walking through the forest and you're chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Every plant is a living entity, but they're on a very low level because maybe they were committing sinful activities previously in their human form of life. But now you're benefiting everyone in the jungle or everyone in the forest by chanting Hare Krishna. Or let's say you're in downtown Seattle and there are all these high concrete rises and concrete jungle. But if you chant Hare Krishna, everyone is benefited by it. That's why we go on Harinam Sankirtan and we chant as loud as we can, so that people can hear the holy name. And simply hearing the holy name of Krishna, and if a person is fortunate, they repeat the holy name, now they make tangible spiritual progress. But it's imperceptible spiritual progress. They don't know what the holy name is. They don't understand the language. But simply saying Hare Krishna, you begin your spiritual life. That's how powerful the holy name is. So this is our, let's say, purpose in life, is to give everybody a chance to make spiritual progress. And through that spiritual progress, they have the possibility of this being their last lifetime in the material world. And they will be able to go back to the eternal spiritual world, or Vaikuntha, where there's no more misery and illusion and suffering. So there is a place like that. It's called Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha means a place where there is no anxiety and suffering. That's the spiritual world. There's no anxiety and suffering in the spiritual world. In the spiritual world, there are no demons, but they hear about demons. Right? In the material world, there's plenty of demons. In fact, in ancient times, there were only a few demons, like Kamsa and just a few of them. Now, there are millions of demons in the world. You see, so this is not a good time to be in the material world. But we can make it good by chanting Hare Krishna and going out on Sankirtan, speaking to people about Krishna, giving books about Krishna, and pamphlets about Krishna, and in every way giving everyone a chance to at least hear Hare Krishna or say Hare Krishna. Like, for example, whenever someone calls me on the phone, I don't say hello, I say Hare Krishna. You say. Eventually, they start understanding, oh, that's what these people do. So when I say Hare Krishna, they say Hare Krishna also, right? So it's very important that a person says Hare Krishna at least once, even if they're making fun of us. So this is the life of a devotee. He gives everyone a chance to make spiritual progress, including the animals. Now here we have an animal. This is Radhika Devi, right? She is a wonderful cow. And she's got really big ears. I mean, she can hear better than all of us. Is that right, Radhika? Yes, she said yes. Now, Radhika's a nice girl. You know, she just sits here very quietly. I always have her with me whenever I speak. And children, she's like a magnet for children. They can't keep their hands off of her. And it's important they can associate with the cow. So cow, she's only about 5 or 6 months old. She's a very, very friendly cow, and she is Krishna conscious. She's hearing about Krishna all the time. Don't think that she's only an animal. Animals are also sensory. They have senses, right? They have ears, they have nose, they have tongue, and so forth. And they can hear the mantra. And they can also make spiritual advancement regularly hearing the mantra. That's why I always have Radhika with me so she can hear chanting Hare Krishna. All right, now I'm gonna give you a chance to ask some questions, because if you don't ask any questions, you'll never learn anything. But if you ask questions, you can learn something. So I'm going to open it up if you have any questions that you would like to ask. And don't be afraid. This is the way you learn. And this is the way you help other people learn too, by asking questions related to Krishna or related to problems you may have in life and so forth. So I'm going to give you a chance now. Don't all raise your hands at the same time. They would like answered. Hare Krishna. Anybody have a question? And don't be afraid. You can ask it now. By asking questions, we all learn something new. Yes, Haribol. Give her a microphone. We have a microphone for her.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Yes.
You mentioned about tolerance.
What?
Tolerance. How?
Tolerance.
Tolerant. Being tolerant. So when a person is a devotee, slowly but surely, the tolerance level will increase. Where do you exactly notice that one, in yourself or like in everyone? But there are so many areas where I have to practice consciously, or it actually internally it changes you.
Okay, the best way to learn tolerance is tolerating your husband. If you can tolerate your husband, then you learn how to have tolerance. Okay?
We get used to it. So we don't, personally, I want to know where exactly, should I test myself, put myself into that situation?
Tolerance is like this. When you have some itch in your body, it can be in your hair, or it can be in your back, and you know that if you scratch that itch, it's only going to make it worse. It's not going to make it better. So if you tolerate the itch, it'll go away. If you scratch it, it won't go away. So there are many things we have to tolerate in life, right? Like in my family, we had a relative, and she was more or less crazy, right? But she was in the family, right? So whenever she would come to our house, we just tolerated her because she was a member of the family. You know, we didn't reject her. Right? So there are many things you have to tolerate in life. But that tolerance, you build it up by having more and more Krishna consciousness in your life. When your life is based on doing service and learning every day something new about Krishna and engaging in, let's say, practical devotional service, your tolerance goes way up like this. But if you're not engaged in service, you don't hear anything, from the Shastras every day, eventually you lose your tolerance. And then you get upset for little things, right? People that get upset for little things, it means that they don't have any spiritual life at all. They're just eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Now you see, when it comes to eating and sleeping, mating, and defending, animals are more advanced than we are. You see. But when you become a devotee, of course, you still eat, sleep, mate, and defend, but now you also sing Hare Krishna and engage in devotional service. Now you become a real human being. If you don't do that, you just eat, sleep, mate, and defend, then there's no difference between an animal and the person that doesn't do anything more than eat, sleep, mate, and defend, you see. So actually, there are very few real human beings in this world. Most two-legged animals are those human, so-called human beings that don't have any spiritual contact in their life or spiritual, let's say, activities in their life. They're not actually a human being. What is a human being? And what is the difference between an animal and a human being? Number one, animal does not have any opportunity to understand God. Although Radhika is just sitting here very peacefully, right? But she doesn't understand anything about her relationship with God. Human beings have that possibility. But if you have a human being who only eats, sleeps, mates, and defends like an animal, without any Krishna consciousness in their life, they're an animal. They're a two-legged animal instead of being a four-legged animal. Right? When the human being begins to have spiritual contact and spiritual, let's say, activity, such as performing devotional service, chanting Hare Krishna, coming on Harinam Sankirtan, and cooking for Krishna, and serving other people with knowledge about Krishna and with prasadam, now you become a human being. And a human being who's doing welfare activity. Welfare activity is not giving a person on the street who has a sign, you know, and the sign says, anything will help. And in other words, they're panhandling, right? So you feel sorry for them, you give them $5 or $10. But then if you watch them, you'll see they'll probably go into a 7-Eleven or some other store and buy some beer. Now, you're going to get 1/6 of the let's say, material karma of that person because you help them take buy some beer or whiskey or whatever, you see. So you don't really help a person who's begging in the street by giving them money. But you do help them if you give them prasadam, food that's been prepared with love and devotion for Krishna, and then offered to Krishna, and then Krishna offers it back as his prasadam. Now you give someone prasadam, you actually help them. Right? So instead of giving them money, if you give them money and then they buy liquor, you get 1/6 of the karmic reaction for that. But if you give them prasadam, you're benefited and that person is benefited. So we have to learn about the glories of prasadam, Krishna prasadam. You want to change someone's mind. Let's say you have a husband who's always angry. If you want to change that angry mind of your husband, is to give him very nice prasadam every day. Right? So, that's a secret, but it's an open secret, especially if you come here. And you have a nice table, you all sit down as a family, and there's very nice prasadam, and there's nice discussion. What did you do today? Oh, today I did this, I did that, and I also chanted my 16 rounds, right? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So when you begin to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, your spiritual life begins. And when you associate with devotees, your spiritual life becomes even stronger. And when you actually go out on Harinam Sankirtan and talk to other people about Krishna, your spiritual life becomes even stronger than that. So this is, let's say, the optimal vocation of a devotee. The devotee wants to always help others become Krishna conscious so that all their problems can go away. Now, why will the problems go away? Because when you're chanting Hare Krishna, hearing about Krishna, coming to the temple, Krishna will bless you. If you're blessed by Krishna, all your problems go away. So we should come and get that blessing every day. Just like now, everyone stood up, and they're going to go, and the pujari is going to touch their head, right? So they want that blessing. But the best blessing is chanting Hare Krishna. Often people say, please bless me. So what do I do when they say that to me? Here's what I do. I take my beads out from my bead bag, and I go, this is the blessing. Chant Hare Krishna. This is the real blessing that you can have. It's not anything else. This is the greatest blessing, is when you can begin to chant Hare Krishna and make it a regular habit. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then all your problems are going to go away. I can guarantee it. So please, chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Exactly. That's our motto. Chant Hare Krishna and be. Okay, I'll say it one more time. Chant Hare Krishna and be. All right, now you got the message tonight. So all night long, as you're going home, keep saying that. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Before you go to sleep, say, chant Hare Krishna and be happy. When you wake up, say, chant Hare Krishna and be happy. And now you're chanting Hare Krishna. Haribol. Are there any other questions anyone would like to ask? You have a question, Radhika? Huh? Okay, she's a little tired. Okay. All right, so now we're going to take in Ravana and burn him. That's what we should do with all the Ravanas. And there are too many. Before there was only a few Ravanas in ancient times. So now there's you open the closet, there's 100 Ravanas, There are Ravanas everywhere now. But anyway, we're going to go outside and do that, right? So you're all invited to come outside now, and we will burn Ravana. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Hari Bol, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna. Let's go down to the parking lot, to this side of the parking lot. We all go there. We burn Ravana, but we'll be chanting Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram.